Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. Look, Chosen One, royalty always draws attention, and they see you as a highly prominent individual to be watched. Royalty draws attention. When you see the King of England, when you see the Queen of England, when you see kings in Africa and kings in all these prominent high places and just people in high places in general. All right, when you go to China, you look at all the people in high places. Those people get a renowned amount of respect. And when you're one of those people, but you don't have a whole, you have a legion of angels around you, but physically, when you don't have what you have, when people can't see what you know is there spiritually. So basically, people see you as royalty, just minus all the things that everybody else has, the whole court, all the protection, all that stuff. So what they see is some people see someone that and some people see this as a reason for them to try you, because it's like, oh, they want to test the water, they want to see if you are what you really are. All right, some people are going to be jealous because of this, we already know that. All right, but one thing that they're not going to be able to do is they're not going to be able to keep their eyes off of you. And it is an energy thing, it's a presence thing, but it's also somewhat physical. All right, because they see you, and it's like it's spiritual because of it being a past life kind of thing for them to experience. It's like a glitch. It's like a glitch in the matrix. All right, because chosen ones are a matrix glitch, but we're also something that brings people back to an awareness. It's like we give people deja vu kind of thing, because people have experienced us before. We've experienced life before. Energy is never created nor destroyed. You always have been, you always will be. So with that being said, when you cross paths with certain people, and on top of it, they already recognize your energy, and on top of it, you have a stature about you, you have a status about you, even if it is spiritually, it may not be physically, you may not look like you play the part, but they feel your part being played. All right, if that makes sense, they feel your part being played. They feel that it's something of royal stature about you. They feel the kingly vibes. They feel the queenly vibes. All right, they feel you giving off a presence and an essence of royalty. All right, they're wondering where your crown is at, but they see your crown. It's your anointing from God. They see that the Holy Spirit is the presence is all over you, and it will cause people to stop, stare. All right, they're going to be worried about you more than normal, right? It's because they feel they're in the presence of royalty. All right, and a lot of people will try to hold the door for you. A lot of people will try to just do good things for you, try to be super nice to you. All right, and yes, they do want something. They want energy in return. People will try to force themselves on you. People will try to get in your reality and create scenarios for you to have to speak to them, and people will want to talk to you when you don't have time for it. It's because they want to talk to the queen for a little bit, they want to talk to the king for a little bit, and we don't even act like this. And this is what draws them. This is another thing that makes them lose it makes them go insane, because we're not acting on we're not acting in the way that they perceive us. Because if they were us, with their attitude, with the whole narcissism and everything, they would be like walking around with their nose up in the air and stuff like that, and they would be looking down on people, and they would be like, don't you know who I am, kind of thing. And I've had somebody within the past few months try to start with me and be like, don't you know who I am? And I know the person said that to me is because they know who I am. And I'm not even talking like it might have to do some with my channel or whatever, but I'm not out in public. I'm not talking about, hey, look at me, I'm the internet dude. Like, number one, it's not even that. No one, probably the only people that know about my channel are the people that look up this particular content, people who watch these types of videos. And I like, I don't even care, no offense or anything, like I like having subscribers and all this stuff, but it's like I'm not, I like that whole thing of being known and stuff like that, that don't mean nothing to me. Having people know you, I could care less. It's cool because I like, you get to reach out to people, have an impact on people's lives. Like you get to help somebody have a better outlook on life, or like, just like somebody helped me realize certain things. Maybe my videos could possibly help people realize certain things, but that's it. That's as far as it goes, people. Like that whole, and everybody's gonna know who I am, and everybody's good. Like, that stuff ain't even worth it. That stuff ain't even all cool like that. You want to help people, you want to do your purpose, and you want to get back in the house. All right. So, but I just want to let you guys know your royalty. A lot of people are going to be paying attention to you. Your energy is going to draw of a lot of attention when you step out. It's going to be like Michael Jackson when he stepped out, even if it's on a smaller scale. I don't care if it's one person, two people, three people. But you all know, when you all go somewhere, everybody goes there. Like, when you go to a certain place and you have a routine, and this is why you have to switch it up. Because when you go to a certain place, after a while, everybody's going to start to go there. It's going to be like a club. Whenever they see you walking in that direction, everybody's going to pull up and go there just to see you. But the thing is, they're going to act like they don't see you. Some of them are going to act like they don't see you. Some of them are going to try to create scenarios to try to get attention, because you remember, you got some that are jealous. Some admire you and actually accept it, and they actually love you. And then some people admire you and have love hate for you. So what they're going to do is, yes, they're watching you, they feel some type of way about you, but they can't process it in a way to where it comes out as love. So it's going to come out as them walking in front of you, getting in your way, them trying to steal your energy. All right, when you're better than people and they're jealous of you, but they're obsessed with you, what they're going to do is they're going to try to get you to admire them like they admire you. This is why you'll have people get in your way and act like they won't see you, but you'll speak to them, and then they'll be like, oh, hey, I didn't even see you there, hi, how are you, that kind of thing. And it's like, that cheesy, corny, lame, insecure, it's just BS. And like, it's gaslighting, because that person. How are you not going to see someone, but you follow them to where y'all both just met at? How are you going to act like you don't see somebody, but you just follow them to where you knew they were? I know you're going to go here, but I'm going to go here, get in your way, create a scenario, and act like I never even saw you, just so I could get attention from you, and I could trick you and fool you into giving me the praise that I should give you, since I'm the one that's watching and focused and stalking. Like, that's weird. Why put all that energy out there? But see, that's how much power you have, and that's how you know your royalty. People will follow you to a place. Go out. People will take time out their day, follow you to a place, go there, don't even have no business being there, probably got to waste money, waste gas. I'll just go there and pick up a bag of Skittles. I'll just go in there and pick up some chips, or I'll just grab a juice or something, or I'll just grab a Slim Jim, or I'll just grab one of them little 75-cent candies people use when they go to hit the ATM or something. I just gotta get near this lady real quick. I just gotta get near this guy real quick. Like, I don't know if they trying to brush shoulders and hit the lottery. I don't know if they trying to see if we drop a golden coin, or we got golden nuggets falling out the back of our ankle or something, or we got some money fall. We got gold or silver or rubies or diamonds falling out our pant leg or something. I don't know, people. But I will tell you, this is weird and it's strange. And this is how you know these people really have something wrong with them, and as far as the level of obsession goes, because this is not the proper way you interact with people. This is not the proper way you deal with people. And I've had people say out loud around me, who do you think you are to tell people how they should live their life? I'm not trying to tell anybody how they should live their life. If you want to be a creepy stalker weirdo, that's up to you. But I mean, it's a waste of time. You could be infatuated with yourself and God's presence in your life instead of being infatuated with someone else and what they have going on. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I'm just a positive voice. I'm just a positive message. You could press play. You could press stop. You could whatever. All right, but don't press stop. All right, only press play. But that's only for the real ones. Anybody who's not real probably wouldn't stick around this long anyway. But they can't click off. They can't click off. They gotta watch it. They got to watch it. They have to let you know that they know about you without actually caring about you. But the thing is, they think you care about that, but you don't. You're too real. And with the type that like they cannot understand. Like these are people who are gonna have to come back here until they get it and until they have enough growth and until they understand. Because it's nothing more than God. It's nothing more than God. Like this is why these industries use and abuse famous people. All right, they're abusing your image, they're abusing your energy, they're abusing your skill. They turn your craft into witchcraft. Got you putting spells on people with your music, or they got you throwing up some type of sign. All right, they got you wearing some type of insignia or logo that represents evil or something, and to let you know that you're on some other side, or to confuse the people. You're saying you love God, but you got the demonic insignia on your clothes, Freemason insignia on your clothes, claiming that you of this and of that, and you love this and you for the people and all this stuff. So, I mean, y'all are royalty, all right? You don't have to be the Queen of England. You don't have to be in Zimbabwe or Nigeria or Algeria or Liberia or Tanzania or the Congo. You ain't got to be in none of them places to be a king, all right? Uh, uh, all you got to do all you got to do is just be yourself. And then when you step out there, they're going to trust me. They will see that crown. They're going to see it. They're going to see that crown. That crown is shining. They see it every day. They see your crown. That's why they look at you like this. They be looking at you like this because your crown is shining and it's too bright. Your crown is shining and it's too bright. All right. Um, People have respect for people who are royalty. They roll red carpets out. They hold doors for you. All right. They pick up the back of your clothes while you're walking so they don't drag the floor. But the thing is, you don't need all that to be royalty. You're already royalty, and you're gonna stay royalty. All right. You know that is something that's different in you when you get around other people. You've always felt different when you were around other people. You had to hide certain things about yourself. You had to keep certain things about yourself to yourself. You couldn't people made you feel uncomfortable since an early age just to be your normal natural self. All right? Somebody always had to criticize you. Somebody always had to make a remark. Somebody always had to say or do something to make you feel some type of way about yourself. And you can't you can't let those things not make you think you're who you are. All right? You can't allow anybody to try to make you think you're not who you are, right? It's denominations of people. So God's going to create some people to be one thing, God's going to create other people to be another thing. If God didn't create somebody to be who you are, and they're upset or they're mad or they feel some type of way because of that, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Are you supposed to take off your crown because somebody else is a squire, or somebody else is whatever they position they hold, a jester or a knightsman or a clergyman or whatever? All right, not everybody could be a pastor. Not everybody could be this. Not everybody could be a runner. Not everybody could be a leader. All right, not everybody can be. Everybody's got something that they're specifically here to do. Not everybody could cook real good. All right, some people, oh, I could cook, but we don't want you cooking. All right, so it's like everything is not meant for everybody, but everybody has something that's meant for them, and you have to find something that's meant for you. You have to find what's meant for you. But the thing is, they see us and they want what we have because it's so great. We're a walking poster board for the Lord. People are supposed to look at us and be like, "Yo, I want some of that God in me. I gotta bring about more of the presence of God in myself." That's all it's about. All right. um and like people will gaslight you, and people will try. People are the worst when it comes to this, because they want you, really try to make you feel, because they're insecure, they really try to make you feel like you're egotistical, and they try to make you feel like you think you're better than everyone, and you're not. I've been like, I'm quiet. How am I better than you if I'm quiet? But when you're not saying anything, and I always knew this, when you're quiet and you don't say anything, but you're better than people, at least in their mind, they're going to take offense to it. How else are you better than them except in their own mind? Oh, you think you better than us? No, you think I'm better than you because I am better than you. Their mind is like they're upset at you over the thoughts that they think when they're in your presence. You have no control over this person's lack of control of their own mind. Everybody is in the presence of somebody throughout the day that makes them feel uncomfortable at some point. Everybody's uncomfortable around somebody at some point throughout the day. All right, but you don't allow that uncomfortability to make you a hater. You allow that uncomfortability to make you greater. Okay, I got some things I got to work on. I was uncomfortable around this dude. I got some things I got to work on. I was uncomfortable around this lady. I was uncomfortable around that businessman. Maybe I need to start my own business. Maybe I need to start dressing better. Maybe I need to start hitting the gym. Maybe I need to start eating a little less. Maybe I need to start saving some more money. Maybe I need to start saving up for this, or maybe I need to get another job. It's always something that you can do to compensate for how you feel. If you feel some type of way, that means there's a trigger. That means it's something that you have to fix about yourself. But the thing is, when people are around royalty and they aren't royal themselves, it's hard for them to accept that. It's like, wait a minute, where's my crown at? You have a crown. It's just your crown ain't mine. My crown ain't your crown. You can't take the crown off my head because you see it shining and you see all the rubies and gems and stones, precious stones in it, gold, silver. All right. You see all the minerals, all the diamonds, all the rubies, all the gems, all the precious stones. Yes, you see it. Just like when Team Rocket went off into the sun, ding. That's what you guys be walking around doing to people. Just ding, little glimmers be just coming off of you. All right, and on top of that, you got the glow. Your aura is magnificent. All right, a lot of you guys' aura is so bright and so strong. All right, some people are attracted to you, but they get repelled when they get up close. All right, some people are attracted to you, then they get repelled when they get up close. It's like they get up close, and then it's just like they feel your energy. They want to get up close, then when they get up close, it's like they just gotta go. They can't take it. It's too strong when they get up close. They can admire you from afar, but they hate you up close. They admire you from afar, but they hate us up close. All right. And I know you all can attest to this. Just being around people, not saying much, just being quiet. And you think, you know what? I could see their energy. I already see. I could read them. I can read them. All right. And that's another reason they're upset that you can read them. Never forget that. But it's like, if I stay, I could read their energy. I already see what type of energy they have. I'm just going to stay to myself, be quiet, go about my day. They'll even hate you for minding your business. They will hate you for minding your business. He's too quiet over there. Don't let him find out anything that'll make you mad, or don't let him find out anything that may trigger you, because they're gonna use that against you. But even if they try to use things against you, it's only going to make you stronger, and it's only going to make you numb to what they're trying to attack you with. So even when they try to attack you, everything works out for our benefit. No matter what they try to do to us, it always works out for our benefit. We always rise to the top and come up on top. Always, always, and always, and always. What they try to do, it never works. It may seem like it worked, it may feel like it worked, but it never works. We always end up on top. So royalty draws attention. All right, it's going to draw some unwanted attention sometime. Sometimes you're just going to be wanting to go about your business, and people are going to try to just act like you don't even exist and like your time's not important. All right, people are going to be real disrespectful when you're royalty, and you don't just have guards to just throw people out of the way and hit them with the scepter or slice their head off with a sword. All right, or in this modern day and age, put some hot iron up in them. All right, but the thing is, because like they sense a certain energy on you, they sense your star power. All right, they sense that royalty, they sense that star power, but they're looking at you and you're all alone, you're all by yourself. So it's like they're looking, it's like, yo, and this don't you don't even have to be you don't have to be no famous person. You don't got to be on social media. This is just us, period. All right, this was my life before I even hopped online, thought about I was going to be used for anything like this. This was just everyday life, and kind of still is in a sense. Only thing is, I'm becoming more aware of it. And since it's war, I'm strategically learning how to battle and fight. All right. Definitely prayer plays a large part. Prayer definitely plays a large part. All right. And putting on the full armor of God. All right. But you're royalty, chosen one. All right. And you can't not be seen. They can't not see you. Your presence cannot go undetected. You can put shades on. You can put clothes on, put a wig on, put makeup on. They're still going to be able to tell. I try to stay low key, but people can tell by my walk. Even when I try to like walk like I don't have any energy or anything like that, they can still tell. They can feel it. If they don't see it, they feel it. But when you have high energy and the vampires are out, trust me, they're going to try to come, and they're going to try to come take it. All right, they see that you have this royal air to you. All right, they see that you have a powerful presence, and they want to come test it. They want to test the waters. They want to see if you're going to really act like royalty. They want to see if you have the mindset of a king or the mindset of a queen. And they like when they try to get your reaction and do these things, when you don't react to them and you act like they had no effect on you, that is the best way to get these people back, is to show them nothing. Gray rock, stone wall, silent treatment, all that. Play the reverse Uno card on them. They like to do silent treatments. They like to stonewall. They like to act like people don't exist. Do the same thing to them. All right. And they're going to try to make it difficult for you to do that. But even when they try to make it difficult for you to not see them, act like a king, act like a queen, pretend. All right. Pretend. Fake it till you make it. Pretend to be not upset. Pretend to let like these things have no effect on us. Pretend to be more powerful than them. Picture them versus God when they try to upset you. Anything you could do with your mind to decrease the amount of power that they have, because they don't have any. It's all up to your perception and how you perceive it. Some things may have upset you in the past. You have to let them go, because if people can still do them and you don't look at it as something that can make you upset, but it still does, it's something that you have to let go. You didn't get over it fully. All right, so you have to get over things fully, and you have to step into your you got to step into your royal into your royal frame of mind, because whether you want to accept it or not, you're royalty, because that's how they see you. And you have to start acting like that. You're going to have to act better than them. You're going to have to hold yourself to a higher standard. You are going to have to hold yourself accountable. No matter if society doesn't hold people accountable for their negative actions, you're going to have to hold yourself accountable for your actions. It doesn't matter what people are doing, it matters what you're doing. All right. When it comes to chosen ones, we live in a do as I say, not as I do society. All right, these evil, wicked ones, it even says it in the Bible. It says the wicked can do whatever they want, and that, like, it says the wicked will be exalted. All these things, but it says God is going to exalt us. God is going to lift us up for putting Him first and for walking a righteous path and for keeping our hearts on Him, all right, keeping our minds on Him. God's going to bless us for that. So all the things we had to endure, all the foolishness, all the scoffing, all the stalking, all the pettiness, all the people acting out of character, trying to set you up, all these weird things people try to do, they're going to have to pay for that. They're going to receive karma for that. All right. Some negative things are going to happen for them because of that. That negative energy that they put out, it will come back. That negative energy will come back. All right, there. That's why the universe is a 8 on its side. That's infinity. Shout out to Method Man. Turn an 8 on its side. That's infinity. All right, the energy is infinite. It's infinity and beyond. It's gonna go out and come back. All right, so you reap what you sow. They think they can get away with things because it's not like they immediately got struck with a lightning bolt. But oh, guess what? God does things on His time. He's not going to do things on their time. He's not going to do it when they expect it. He's going to do it when everything is good, when they think it's all good, you know? Ain't that how it worked? When everything is just, it was all good just a week ago. God's going to wait till everything gets right and everything gets good. And they think that nothing can happen to them. And they got some good things going on. They might even be trying to get themselves together. But guess what? Guess what? If they didn't repent for those evil ways, if they didn't ask God to forgive them, if they don't start acting or becoming or being a better person, it's lights out for them. And that karma, that negative energy, all that evil that they put out is going to come back and get them. All right, because we are royalty. We are royalty. And if people don't want to treat us as such, it's best that they just leave us alone. If you don't want to treat me how I deserve to be treated, just leave me alone. We're not asking anybody to roll out no red carpet. We're not asking anybody to hold the door or fix our crown or lift up our back jacket. None of that weird stuff. We just act. We go out in public and just be our normal, everyday, regular selves, and that still just be drilling people. It be hurting them. All right, and they can't understand because they're narcissistic. They can't understand how we're not acting egotistical and trying to make everybody bow down to us. I'm the this, I'm the that, I'm special. Everybody pay attention to me. That's what they do. That's what they do. They be all up in your face, trying to get you to look at them, all trying to, you focus on this, focused on that. They trying to distract you on some, hey, look at me type stuff. Who does that but a child? A child does stuff like that, and it becomes hard when you're really trying to focus on yourself, and you'll have people do this, but you still got to keep your composure, and you have to let them know that even though they're doing this, it's not going to have no effect on you. You can't let it have any effect on you. You got to eat it. You have to learn how to take that energy and manipulate it, and make yourself feel better, no matter how hard or how evil or how detrimental these people are trying to be to your life. All right. You really are going to have to just learn how to take that energy, internalize it, and manipulate it and turn it into something else. You could take it in, you could pray it away, you could give it to God and do it that way, or you could take it in, you can internalize it, and you can transform it into something else by manipulating it if you know how to manipulate energy and to transmutate energy. And you could actually get to the point where you send it back. All right, but that's a whole nother video. All right, you can just send it back by looking at people and thinking thoughts. They want to be evil, they want to be negative, and send negative energy your way. If they're still in your vicinity, look at them. You could look at their forehead. You could look at them in the center of their forehead. You could look at them at the back of their neck, and you could look at them and send that negative energy back. And you could say, "You will not destroy me. I am more dynamic than you. I will scatter you in the spiritual realm. You do not have more power than me. My energy is stronger than yours. I will scatter you. I will scatter you into pieces. I will destroy you." And when you're like, yo, if you like will do that to certain people, their energy will fade and it'll get weaker, and their energy will get less. It won't be as strong, and like their presence will be less annoying to you, if that makes sense. All right, I know it does. All right, so I don't need to make this video any longer than I need to. I just need everybody to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget that you are royalty. People are going to try you. People are going to try to outdo you. People are going to try to act better than you. And it's all things to try to get in your head, but you're better than that. And a true king, a true queen wouldn't even pay that stuff no mind. All right, so step into your true step into your true royalty today. All right, step into the true royal mindset today, even if you got to pretend, even if you have to pretend, because even if you pretend, you're using your imagination, and that's raising you to a higher level. I magi nation. All right, I magi, your third eye, you're being a magi, and you're stepping into another realm. You're stepping into a nation that's different, all right, than the one you was in, the negative one. All right, by using your imagination, what's it do? It takes you to another place. When you use your imagination, it takes you to another place. You can go in the past, in the future, wherever you want with your imagination. And that what they show you? All right. So your royalty, all right, they're threatened by your presence. Some people are going to love you. Some people are going to support you. But then you're going to have other people who just want to get in your way, be weird, and they're going to want to like poke the bear, test you kind of thing. All right, since you're not sitting on a throne and you can't say off with his head, or you like, we're not living in Bible times where people would scoffers would get their hands cut off or stoned or whatever. These people feel they have the free liberty to just go off and just treat people however they want. But it's because the times that we're living in, there's no immediate repercussion for these people. And if you try to do anything immediate, they're gonna point the finger at you and say, this person's a troublemaker. And we don't need that and we don't want that. All right. So everybody, I'll see you in the next video. This has been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Always, always, always handle handle these things with handle these things as a child of God. Handle these things as God would want you to handle it. Don't get caught up in everybody else and their shenanigans. All right. See you all later. Peace.